Good morning and welcome to today's pre-market video. Now in today's pre-market video, we'll be taking a look at the BankNifty Index since it has its option expiry today. Apart from that, now when we take a look at the news, as said in my video on Sunday and then again in my video on Monday, that this week there'll only be two news pieces that's going to really revolve all the global markets plus our Indian market, which is the Trump versus Kamala Harris election plus the Fed event. Now, the big question is how long will this stretch out and how long will the volatility persist? Now, if you look at the history, in 2020, Biden versus Trump, results were announced on 4 days later on November 7th. Then 2016, Trump versus Clinton, results were announced basically at 2 a.m., so that was pretty fast. 2012, Obama versus Mitt Romney, before 12 a.m., again results are pretty fast. Then Obama versus McCain the next day, and then 2000 Gore versus Bush 5 weeks later. So now we can see that there is a huge variation, but most likely due to this election being highly contested, I think at least 4 or 5 days will be on average easy. So traders will get a lot of opportunity to go up long and short in intraday especially, which will benefit a lot. Now, why am I saying that is, for example, if we look at the Bank Nifty and we see that, let's say yesterday, for yesterday's trading session, I had given clients the key resistance of 52,550 and key support of 51,200. Now, the Bank Nifty fell to 51,200 and bounced off there like a yo-yo, straight up, and then went and made a high at 52,470, just a few points shy of the resistance of 52,550. So there was a good fluctuation, and I expect that type of volatility to continue until this election results. And I think 4 to 5 trading sessions we will get this kind of volatility, which will be perfect for the option traders who know what they're doing. It will be a nightmare for the option traders who are just going and selling far out of the money options on the call and put sell side and thinking that all will be good and gracious. They're going to most likely get whiplashed and broken. But it's fair, as the ones with the knowledge are the ones who will benefit more. And I even think in stocks it is presenting a lot of opportunities, as I am going now into stock options quite well this month, because this fluctuation will help in a lot of decay forming. Even though it is at the beginning of the month, the decay will form, which will be perfect. So that is my view. Now, in today's trading session for Bank Nifty, what should you do? Now, for today's trading session, I have put a lot of levels compared to usual. I put 5 resistance and 5 supports. Why? Because things are going to be very hot due to the volatility. Now, according to me, the key resistance, as I had given to clients yesterday and it worked perfectly, 52,550, that stays key resistance. Now, on the upside, the key resistance levels are 52,550 and 53,050. On the downside, the key support levels are 51,950, 51,600 and 51,200. So among these 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom, those are the ones which I see as a complete key. So now my trading plan. My trading plan is pretty simple. If we break 52,550, we will enter a zone which has got a lot of bearish strength. So 52,550 clearing, then we will basically end up trying to go to 53,050. But it crossing at least, especially 52,850 will be, I think, a big hurdle. But if it does, then 53,050 and 53,250 will be next. On the downside, if we break 51,950, then we can fall to 51,600 comfortably. As 51,750, I don't think will be able to hold us. And if we break 51,600, then 51,200. So now that is basically in terms of simple levels. Now, in terms of option buying and selling in more detail, as long as it's between 52,550 and 51,600, it's a big box range. So you can expect this range to have big up moves and big down moves. It's a wide range, but due to the election volatility, expect this to happen. If we break 51,600, then when we're going to get a big move on the downside. If we break 52,550, then we're going to get a big move to the upside. So that's my option buying trading plan. As I said, between this zone, trade both sides. If we break those 2 levels which I've highlighted, then clean move. What's my option selling trading plan? Now, I think option sellers only enter it if you're number one you can take more risk. Number two, you're a quick decision maker. Option selling, let's say in yesterday's expiry, you had to be sort of like an option buyer mindset. In, out, in, out. You could not sell an option and then think you're going to hold it until expiry. No. You better sell it, put a profit stop as soon as you get into profit, and once it reaches certain levels, cash out. Don't wait till zero. So I think the same mindset will be needed in today's trading session. Now, if you're an aggressive option seller, I know the range is wide, but it's a volatility. I think puts below 51,600 and calls above 52,700 can be sold if you're an aggressive option seller. Now, I know this is a wide range, but the premiums will be good according to me due to the volatility. I will enter both at the same time if I'm aggressive, and then manage them as it goes along with profit stops, and then also as the index, I will treat them like option buyers basically. If you're cautious, then go above 53,050 and below 51,200. According to that's it. They're way out of the money, but you don't have an option because things are going to move fast, and if you cannot move fast, then you better go completely out of the money and do it, because I don't see any other option for those traders. Premiums will be low, but it is what it is. This week I believe is an option buyer's market, not an option seller's market in intraday. Positional, it's an option seller's market, but in intraday it's an option buyer's market fully because of the volatility. So that's it for my Bank Nifty video. Today's option selling part is not that juicy how it usually is, because it's, as I said, option buying market. And if you liked the video, then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the notification bell. Any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Any stocks you want covered, also drop them in the comment section below. Thank you.